What's up everybody, how you doing out there? So in this video we're going to be making what's known as a tomahawk ribeye. Tomahawk ribeye basically is like this. Now the one thing about this one though that I'm not too crazy about is the excessive fat here that's on the side, so we're going to remove that. That's better. Right now I've got the grill outside heating up, and I'm going to get that guy really hot out there. Pieces of meat this large, the only thing that you put on it is salt, pepper, maybe a little garlic powder depending, but I'm only going to be putting salt today. So on a steak this big, we have to put a lot of salt, and I'm going to be using Himalayan sea salt here. Some of it's going to render out during the time that we're cooking it, and also we're going to be cutting it down this way, and because of that it's not really going to be excessively salty. That isn't too bad. I want it to be a little bit hotter, but I'm going to use this as an opportunity to clean the grill. This is a 2.5 pound steak, so I'm going to be going by the internal temperature to know when it's done, and I'm going to be looking for something like right around 140, you know, something like that. This also I had brought to room temperature before I had done anything else to it, and that's really important when you're cooking meat out on the grill. Always bring it down to room temperature first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to set it down at an angle like this, close it up, and we're going to wait for a couple of minutes. So it's been right around 2 minutes or so, and now I've got a glove on, an oven mitt, because that is going to be monstrous for me to try to pick up with bare hands. But I want to pick this up and I want to put it at a 45-degree angle this way in an area where we have not grilled. Alright, we're getting up there at 500 degrees. This thing's getting really hot. So I'm going to turn down a couple of these guys. Okay. Now we need to flip it over. And once again, we're going to put it on a location that we didn't have the steak before, so that way we end up getting heat from that. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit because 600 is a little hot. Okay, we got one more. Whew. There we go. A lot of grease in that. Give that another 2 minutes, and then what we have to do is put indirect heat on it, so that way the outside doesn't char anymore than it's already been charred, right? Because we don't want the flavor burnt all over our steak. We like that sear, but we don't want to have that burnt flavor. Okie dokie. I'm going to raise this up. I'm going to take this. I'm going to set it right here because there is some large amount of fat right there. And I'm going to use this as kind of an opportunity to kind of get rid of that. But from here, I'm going to end up putting it on that side, so that way we're not getting direct heat to it, and it ends up becoming overcooked. Get it kind of far in here. Yeah, we're only at like 91 degrees. That's not enough. So we're going to close this up, and we're going to go ahead and let this cook for a while on indirect heat. Okay, let's give ourselves a temperature here. Oh, that's juicy. We got 133. I'm good with that. I'm going to take this off the flame, bring it inside the kitchen, let it rest for about 5 minutes. Alrighty, so this has been setting for a while, which means that it's going to keep some of the juices. If you just immediately cut into it, the juices would run out. But we can go ahead and kind of cruise down the side of this, get rid of this bone. There's still going to end up being meat on this. So but the best part's right here. That is so good. But anyway, guys, that is that. If you like the video, hit like, hit subscribe. Oh my God, this is good. And until next time, talk to you later.